Welcome to Cornwall, a place of picture postcard perfection, where towering cliffs and broad sandy beaches dissolve into the shimmering surf of the mighty Atlantic. I'm Caroline Quentin, and this summer I'm returning to a land that's close to my heart.
People come here because they love it. I mean, do you blame them?
No, I really don't.
Yeah.
I have to say, it's an extraordinary place.
And home to some dear friends.
I still, even after all this time, the hairs on the back of my neck stand up, and I just love being here. It's my life.
So join me once more on my summer holiday to remember. This week I'll be exploring the beautiful bays and secluded inlets of this amazing coastline. I'll be strapping on a life jacket and taking to the North Shore waters with a graceful sweep of a paddle.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way!
I dragged the wrong rudder.
Oh!
And joining some old friends on the south coast to help dish up one of their famous al fresco feasts.
No, not even a prawn. Are you crazy? Welcome to Cornwall. As the majority of this county is surrounded by sea, the Cornish are experts at having fun on the water.
These salty enthusiasts hoist their sails and pick up their oars to embrace the high seas. And that's something I've been keen to do all summer long. Across the county, the stunning north coast is peppered with delightful bays. And there's one in particular I know well, Port Quinn. I'm heading back there to meet my old friend, farmer and kayaking instructor, Sam Williams, who's going to show me the bay that was his childhood playground. And we're going by kayak. I'm a bit nervous.
Do you want me to just show you how to hold the paddle first?
Yes, please, that'd be a good start.
And, so what you do, these are quite handy because they've got some writing facing you. So
Yeah.
you want that upright. And your hands want to be about shoulder width apart. Okay, about there.
Yeah,
So you hold that bit nice and tight. And the left hand is a bit looser.
right.
So when you pull the right back,
Yeah.
before you bring the left back, you just have to twist with your right hand. So don't worry, you'll be fine. You'll get the hang of it as soon as you get on the water.
How many people have fallen in?
Don't know, about 10% maybe.
Seriously?
Yeah, so, but not on these sort of conditions.
Really?
It's really flat today. When it's a bit choppier, when people get around the rocks, when there's swell moving around, we get a bit more adventurous. Sometimes
not
people
happening.
fall in.
No, I won't fall in today.
No,
I will
not
not be falling in today. Thank you.
Never mind falling in, I'm not sure I can even get in.
So don't go heading out to sea for a minute.
Do you know what? I'm not going to head out to sea. Oh, I can't believe I'm kayaking. Quite nice though, actually. Quite a nice liberating feeling. Do you love it? Do you love kayaking?
Yeah, it's awesome. Well, it's just the best way to see this little bit of coastline here, really.
Is it? Do you think this is a really good way to see a river and the near coast?
Yeah, definitely. It's the best way to get close to things and sneak up on wildlife and get in the caves. There's a cave over there.
Yeah.
Do you want to check a cave out?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Cave kayaking sounds a bit advanced.
Just come in nice and steady.
Yeah.
Right down the middle, like you're doing. Now, if you drag that paddle on this side, what we'll do, we'll slowly back in. It's a bit like reversing a car. You want to just take it
never
easy.
see me reversing a car, otherwise you wouldn't have me here.
You've got no parking sensors.
The cave's nice, but I think it's a step too far for me. Back to the great outdoors.
I don't feel as if I'm entirely in control of my own destiny. Let me
That's
put
okay.
it that way.
I'm in control of your destiny right now.
Are you okay?
You're fine.
That's good.
It's lucky Sam's in charge. I didn't even know there was a difference between a kayak and a canoe.
Yeah.
In a canoe, you have a one-ended paddle. In a kayak, it's double-ended. In a kayak, your legs stick out in front. In a canoe, they're underneath. It's easy.
Do you feel that you know this cove probably as well as you know yourself?
Yeah, probably better.
Yeah, well, I wonder, actually.
I don't know.
Because it's hard to understand, in a way, one's emotions
Yeah.
and feelings, all that sort of. But I expect you know every nook and cranny of this, do you?
Yeah, I reckon. I know it pretty well.
Yeah. So is your life always going to be here at Port Quinn?
Yeah, I think so. I can't it's it's the best place in the world, really. Like this little bit of coastline here, it's pretty special.
So you'll never go?
No, I went away for a year around the world, and a neighbour of ours, Mr. Sloman, that lives over here, he gave me a little card actually with a picture of the island out here, and he said, that'll be the best view in the world when you come back, and he was right, really. You don't really get anywhere quite as stunning, I don't think.
Sam, that's so lovely.
When you get the weather as well, it's pretty nice.
Oh, it's just lovely, but isn't it? I mean, how blessed to live somewhere that is for you the most beautiful place to be. It's extraordinary, isn't it?
I think we're just really lucky, so we got to kind of make the most of it.
And did your dad grow up here?
Yeah, and my granddad, yeah.
Oh, so you're Cornish generationally? I mean, four generations?
Fourth generation.
Yeah, wow.
Sam's so at home on the water, it seems to be rubbing off on me.
Feeling quite stable?
I am actually. I'm slightly feeling as if I was born with a kayak attached to my backside. I was made for kayaking.
I think I've really got the hang of this.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way!
I dragged the wrong rudder.
Oh!
So drag it right to go right.
Drag it.
Left to go left.
Oh, what? This way to go right?
Yeah.
Why don't I know that?
It's like your handbrake turn.
Quite loving it, actually. Oh no, I love kayaking. What a terribly late stage in my life to realise that I love kayaking. Why didn't I discover this when I was 10? I love kayaking. I've suddenly decided this is the thing I should have been doing all my life. Why didn't you tell me this?
Life is full of wonderful surprises, especially, it seems, in Cornwall. From Cornwall's North Shore over to Mounts Bay, another of my favourite places to explore on the county's far west coast. Just a stone's throw from St Michael's Mount is a gallery owned and run by artist Glyn Macy. This summer, Glyn's been working on a project that's very close to his heart.
I'm painting the top 6 locations, and those 6 paintings will be produced as signed limited editions, which will raise money for the RNLI and also for the beach lifeguards. This is the first of the 6 paintings. This is Portcerno.
Newlyn-born Glyn has raised over £27,000 for the RNLI over the years. His admiration for the charity and love of the coast are inseparable.
I'm really, really pleased with this. When I look at this painting, it kind of not only sums up Portcerno to me, it kind of sums up Cornwall in general, actually. And I mean, for me, I mean, I can smell salt air, I can feel the coolness of the water, and I can feel the sand beneath my feet. I can hear the chatter of the people. And, if people that see this painting, they get any of those elements from it, then that's fantastic. That's really that's done it for me, and I've achieved my goal.
From sea to sand and out onto the cliffs above Portcerno, Glyn's summer of studies has all contributed to this beautiful painting.
I'm only using 5 colours and some of the collage elements that I picked up down on the beach. But those together, those studies, those sketches, the collage elements and the paint all adds together to make up the large painting.
It's wonderful to see the inspiration Glyn has drawn from this magnificent county. This isn't just a land of picture postcard views, it's an artist's dream, and I can see why.
All my paintings, they're kind of like little children to me, they're my babies. Sometimes they've got to go out into the big wide world and, find the place that they belong.
Join me after the break, you won't be disappointed. There are 14 lifeboat stations in Cornwall, and that's because this county is 80% coastline. 450 men and women volunteer to give up their spare time and indeed risk their lives to look after those of us that use these waters. It's a wonderful feeling that wherever you are in Cornwall, if you're in danger on the water, there's always someone to come and help you. Hello? Hello? Woo!
In another beautiful inlet on the south coast, in an area of outstanding natural beauty, is the historic town of Foy. With a proud maritime tradition that can be traced back to the Middle Ages, it's now the home of a regatta that's known nationwide. And where there's a regatta, there's a carnival. And in Foy, it's taken very seriously indeed. Foy Carnival goes back 150 years, and a major part of that history has been the Foy Girls, headed up by Elaine. The Foy Girls are a troupe of local ladies who have been fixtures of this carnival for the last 40 years. With the carnival fast approaching, Elaine and her cousin Viv are reminiscing on summers past.
This was the geishas. We didn't realise when we decided to put the white makeup on that if you haven't got pure white teeth, you look bloody awful. And this was the matadors. Oh, that was lovely. This is the pearly queens.
That was thousands and thousands of buttons.
Yeah.
With this group of village veterans getting smaller each year, they've decided that after 40 carnivals, this will be their final curtain call.
We decided that this year we're down to 7, and we think it's time for us to just say a final farewell. This is Diana, and she is our oldest member. How old are you next weekend? 79. So you can see, that's why we thought it may be time that we ought to finish.
With the girls bowing out, it's up to lead members and veterans of the Foy Town Band, Taj
It ain't gonna work. Gonna cut the other way.
and Jigger, to keep the tradition alive.
Are we going to spray these before we do it, Taj?
No, just build them and then we'll spray them all.
Spray them afterwards?
Yeah.
And for Jigger, it's of utmost importance their costumes are kept a secret.
I haven't told my kids what we're doing. Just, you know, so it's a little nice surprise for the night then, isn't it? Oh. What's that looking like?
So we've got a sword, axe and a mace.
Yeah.
And stocks.
Got an awful lot more to do yet, haven't we?
Yeah.
Robin Hood, riding through the glen.
10 out of 10 for effort, boys. It looks like the carnival has started early for the Foy Town Band.
Love by the good. Robin Hood.
Across the river, Elaine and her glamorous girls are having a sing-song of their own as final adjustments are made to their ball gowns.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
You're worse than a kid getting those.
I know. I'm so lucky that I've got you to dress me. I'm so proud. Don't they look gorgeous? Honestly. I mean, we look like ladies. I mean, we've looked terrible men over the years, terrible ladies over the years, but I think we look, you know, lovely.
And with years of crazy costumes now behind them, they're going to strut their stuff through the streets of Foy in a far more glamorous fashion.
If this is what they feel like when they go on stage, all these actors, I'd go for it every time. You know. We're ready. It's our last farewell. And we'll start crying again now, won't I?
We're going to go now. On a hot.
Chief float constructor Richard has had his work cut out to build a float that's in keeping with such a special occasion.
They are getting on. I mean, as I said, there's going to be 2 chairs up there because you just can't expect them to walk them. You've seen what Elaine's like. She can be really buoyant, boisterous. She gets people motivated, and that is what it is. It's motivated. I mean, she's a Foy girl born and bred.
All aboard, girls, no time to waste. After all, this is your 40th carnival. Pre-float checks complete, Elaine's girls lead out the parade.
Say goodbye, my own true lover.
Closely followed by a noisy, rather than emotional, Foy Town Band. It's a tearful farewell for the girls, but this is something that I love about this county. Carnivals like these are such a strong tradition that they keep communities together. And as the next generation prepare to carry the customs forward, Elaine and her troops send-off is heartfelt, if not a little off-key.
You're a very good singer.
Carol's up on this side. Woo!
As the parade heads off into the sunset and the last few stragglers fail to keep up, the day ends in the heart of the community, the Mission to Seafarers Social Club.
I want 3 cheers for the Foy girls. Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Hooray! Well done, girls. Well done. Well done.
I'd just like to say on behalf of the girls, we might not be in the carnival again, but we'll be here when you come in because that will carry on. Thank you very much. We've loved it, and you know, to go out on such a high, it's wonderful. It's all part and parcel of Foy.
I love you, honey! Here lies, I love you!
As with so many Cornish events, it can't end without a bit of a sing-song. On another stretch of picturesque coastline, perched on the cliffs above Porthcurnick Beach, sits the Hidden Hut. Last summer, I met Gemma and Simon, who risked it all to set up this delightful little cliff-top cafe, keeping themselves afloat with Simon's second job. 1 year on, I'm back to see if their dream has become a reality.
Hello. Hello. How are you? How are you? Lovely to see you. The place is looking absolutely beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
And it's smelling even better. How's it been going?
Yeah, really well, thank you. Yeah. It's definitely busier than last year. So
because you've had, this is your second summer,
this
isn't
is
it?
our second season. Yep. So
and is that good? That all good? Going well?
Yep, we're flat out.
I'm
and
so glad.
Yeah, we've got 2 feast nights a week. So
God, you really have upped it, haven't you? But you think you're going to make it through this summer and have plans for next year?
Oh, definitely. Yep. The fact that it's grown is, you know, it's proved to us that it's worthwhile sticking at it. And
the feast nights are going. You've got up to 2 a week, did you say?
2 a week, yeah.
That's exhausted, aren't you? How many people are you feeding?
That's crazy. This one's, we've got about 70 tonight, which is actually quite quiet for us. They can go up to about 140. So.
So you're feeding nearly 300 people a week?
We did 250 lunches today as well.
No!
Yes.
That's absolutely incredible.
Oh, thank you.
I'm very excited about supper tonight. Do you think, would Simon mind if I give him a hand, or...?
I'm sure he'd love you to give him a hand.
While Gemma and her mother run the hut, Simon is on the cliff top preparing the food for this evening's feast.
You can just keep, brilliant.
What are you making?
We've got Malaysian fish curry on tonight, so we've got like loads of different side dishes. Just keep that one on the move.
What, to
That'd be
stir
brilliant.
it?
Yeah, that's it, just so it doesn't catch on the base. But it's just,
What fish are you using tonight?
We've got some lovely salmon that we've had sort of like in marinade overnight. So we're going to do like a sort of salmon and king prawn, and then this like sort of big monkfish and whitefish sort of one.
It's good for curries and things, isn't it? Because it takes on that flavour as well.
Yeah, it's perfect for that. And then there's some line caught pollock as well from Newlyn.
Oh, is that great?
Yeah, which is lovely.
I love
as
a bit
well.
of pollock.
And and then there is a very small bit of ling as well in there. Just again, quite a firm sort of hardy fish, quite underused, but lovely. And they'll just take on all of the colours and the flavours. I mean, we try and just buy as locally as possible. And
yeah.
Why not use the stuff that's on the doorstep? You know, when possible.
How fantastic.
With hungry crowds gathering, I think he might need a hand dishing up.
Is that enough for you, sir?
I don't want double chickpeas.
Yes? No. No, not even a fork.
Oh, here.
Are you crazy? Chickpea and aubergine, darling.
A bit of salmon and prawn.
Delicious. Thank you.
An idyllic Cornish summer evening. Good food, eaten al fresco with friends. It doesn't get much better than this. I think I'll leave Simon in his element and seek out Gemma.
It's gone pretty well, hasn't it, the last couple of years?
Yeah, I love it. And especially now Simon's down here, so I'm not missing him during the day. He's down here with us, so...
That was the dream, wasn't it?
Absolutely,
He would cook all the time and feed not just your neighbours, but also visitors. And that seems to have come right.
Yeah, no, it's really, really good. And we've got to know our customers more and seeing people sort of return from last year.
Yeah.
And it's been really, really good.
It's very exciting, isn't it? I'm sorry I'm being slightly beaky, but I've just seen this on your hand.
We're engaged, yeah?
Oh, congratulations!
Thank you, yeah.
You stuck with him then? Yep. Yeah. Yeah. That's all. You can still change your mind.
With another successful feast coming to a close, it's easy to see why Gemma and Simon have fallen in love with this spot. I hope they're here for a long time to come.
I've had a delicious supper, had delightful company, and it's wonderful to see this place thriving. I just hope I get a wedding invitation.
The perfect end to a perfect Cornish day.
If you'd like to visit Portreath in Cornwall, take part in our new competition. You and 3 friends can enjoy 7 nights in a Scandinavian-style lodge, courtesy of Gwellinmore 5-star holiday resort. Enjoy champagne on arrival, treatments at the Wellbeing Spa, the Tahiti Golf Club, and a beach surf lesson. Or just relax in your own private hot tub. Breakfast pack, afternoon tea, and £200 of dining in the terrace restaurant included. Plus car hire and £2,000 spending money. For your chance to win this Cornish holiday and £2,000, answer the following question correctly. Which county borders Cornwall? A. Devon. B. Yorkshire. C. Sussex. Call 090 4959 6161. Calls cost no more than £1.03 from BT landlines. Other networks may be higher and mobiles considerably more. Or text A, B or C as your answer to 88444. Texts cost £1 plus 1 standard network rate message. Or there's free entry at the website. Entrants must be 18 or over. Entries made after lines close at 10 a.m. Friday the 15th of March will not be counted but may still be charged.
Coronation Street is next and Kylie has a tale to tell. Then in an ITV exclusive we go inside Her Majesty's Prison Aylesbury at 9. And Tom Bradby is back with guests including George Osborne to take a fresh look at the week ahead in the agenda at 10:35.